What's going on, guys? Cess, welcome back to the Stanley Parable. This is the final part, and this is where it starts to get crazy. These are some of the more complicated endings, and took a while to get through them, but we did, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
A familiar sight, I know, right? This is the not Stanley ending. You pretty much have to do everything up until you get to the area where you get the phone, but that leads to the phone ending. For the not Stanley ending, you actually have to unplug the phone, which I think is hilarious.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
I also,
wrong
guys, I
foot
wanted
here.
to do an ending called the launch pad ending or launch pod ending,
but the fact
but
is that the story has been
I looked it
about
up. Apparently
nothing but
that's
you
glitched
all
and it
this
doesn't work
time.
properly,
There's
so
someone you've been neglecting,
that's
Stanley.
happening. I don't know
Someone
exactly
you've
what happens in it, but
forgotten
can't do it. I'm
Please,
sorry.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Trying to bring the lady into it again,
This
aren't
is
you?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work
I
aside,
have to unplug the phone
to
instead
let
of answering
her
it.
back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yep.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol.
This guy's getting
for
so angry and there's
real-world
no need to get
decision-making.
this
Or
angry.
did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I love this
For
game.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a
Does
choice.
anyone remember the game
He could
from Whose
spend
Line
years
called Hey
helping
You
improve
Down
the
There?
quality of
This
life
is
for
like what it
citizens
actually
of
was
impoverished
like
third
in
world
real
nations.
life.
Or he
How
could
they actually used to
systematically
do
set
these.
fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to
What
a
the hell is
healthy
a back, sack,
decision-making
and
process.
crack?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have
What?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Yeah.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, now we have to go back to the two doors room.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you
He
jumping
put a
off the
gator
platform
on the
and
platform.
dying.
That's hysterical.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, so I need to go back to the two doors room and take the right door again, I believe. I'm not entirely sure.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
See, apparently it just takes you...
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, see, because the left, it just continues like the normal story, so...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, we're fine. Wait, what happened? For a narrative contradiction, when you enter the left where the meeting room was. Okay, so I am actually supposed to go to the left. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Oh
And what am
my.
I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to. I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope, not really.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, guys, this is the confusion ending.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So pretty much go through the break
Stanley
room.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We actually do have to go this way for this one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Here we go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no.
Whoa.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No.
Pissing me off,
the
pal.
right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Keeping me waiting, bro. Remember what Rick said, eeny, meeny, miny, left. Never fails.
Down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Are we doing cheats for
I've got it
GTA,
now.
man?
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Alrighty then.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
This is
the
supposed to happen
story
for this
somewhere,
ending.
or-
Confusion ending's not
Hold
over.
on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's go left. I'm not exactly sure. There's nothing really to go on here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that
Why is
we'll
there
ever
doors-
progress
the
by
chair-
starting
chairs
over
blocking
and
the
over
door?
again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Then we restart, and then, okay, just making sure. Because
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
we go back to the... And then there's supposed to be no doors here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now
Oh,
this...
no.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Oh, this looks
Well, do you
freaky,
know what?
though.
since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
We did it! We did it, guys.
Put in a lot of hard work,
Nice.
and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know
why?
you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was
But
not
most
one of
don't,
those
so-
situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
As am I.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
Please do.
restart.
Okay, apparently this is supposed to be like...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
I like how
simple
there's
is that?
their trademark too. That's this game is awesome. I wish it wasn't $15 on Steam though. Am I supposed to go this way? Following the yellow line. TM.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a
I
thought.
want to play that game. I've heard
Wouldn't
it's really
wherever
good.
we
Destiny.
end up be our destination,
Nice segue.
even if there's no story there. Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is
That's
a bit of
right. Do we
music
get
to
the
lighten the
new
mood.
wave music? This is marching music. I like it. Get through the door. Very heroic. We should do the crazy taxi mosh to this.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Where?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm gonna take a picture of it. Just so we don't miss anything. Onward.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okay, I think I have to go through here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
Line.
we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
This game is awesome. Okay, apparently we're supposed to follow it again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the
I'm getting sick of this guy
adventure line.
closing
What's it
doors
ever
in my
done for
face.
us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we
Apparently.
make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
I like it.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
437, let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
I think we're going in a
Use your
loop right now.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Oh.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
So we're gonna keep going and see what's going on here. This is like...
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
You got it, buddy.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Okay, I'm
so
getting dizzy.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
There's no logic in games, bro.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Probably not. At least I get an office chair to chillax in.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, guys, this is the game's ending, where we literally have to disobey everything the narrator
This
says.
was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I mean everything,
and Stanley
so
knew it perfectly
right
well.
door.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Go into the maintenance place over here and jump onto the
Stanley
catwalk.
was so bad
when we
at
get on
following
there.
directions, it's incredible
And
he
then take
wasn't
the blue
5
door.
years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Ooh,
really,
almost walked
I'm
off the
not.
edge.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give
Blue
me a
door 3
chance.
times.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'm really enjoying this game, but we'll give it a 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Stanley 427 is online. That's cool. That's actually really cool.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
It usually didn't. Normally I get,
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Really?
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You
I
wouldn't
would
mind
be
taking
honored.
a look at it, would you?
I would be
Perfect.
honored, sir.
Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
apparently I'm not supposed to.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
No, because
if it's the latter, well, I
the
don't know what to
walkthrough
do.
online
I'm
said
completely
that
out of ideas.
I'm
I
supposed to
can't
fail the
think
game.
of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, this should be good.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Oh my god.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
But I can't
But
jump.
is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
It even has
From
the
now
footsteps,
on, I
right?
will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where am I looking here?
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, I can't.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
That's right.
Diamond.
It's the only way to
everything.
go.
Yes,
This
yes,
is
yes.
Minecraft.
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Let's do this.
Oh my, it looks like it's
It even
getting
has
a
the
bit
music. I don't know if you
dark.
guys can hear
brought
it.
a light?
No, I haven't. This is crazy.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game. Yes! I don't even know what this
Wait.
game is, but I love it.
This looks... Wait.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't
Wait.
have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed
What
to
is
be?
this game?
I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Huh. It feels like something I've seen before, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh, I can pick things up and move them.
Genius.
Because that was incredibly hard and...
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt...
Wait. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it was Portal! Oh, we were playing Portal. That's crazy. Okay, I believe I have to go through here. Oh my god. This isn't good. Oh, I think this is what the original game looked like. I think I have to go back to... It says I have to go back to my office, but that really freaked me out, because that... There we go. Yeah. This is what the original... This is what the original game looked like. Yeah, okay. So, go in the
I
office.
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
I don't need
and
anyone,
make
man.
sense
We're,
out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who
strong,
I am.
independent Cess
That
who
is
don't
what I
need no
mean to this
narrator
world.
to tell him
Oh,
what to do.
yes.
No, strong,
That's
independent
not bad.
Stanley.
There's
Don't.
no
I shouldn't bring
way.
myself into this.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
With weapons.
Very soon.
That was one of my favorite
can
quotes
wait.
from Fairly Odd Parents. We'll be back with weapons. That was such a good show. And this is such a good game. Everything's good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright guys, this is the final in the heaven ending. The heaven ending pretty much is... So what do I do here? This is literally it, guys. But hey, we got it. That was the heaven ending. Okay, guys, so apparently I didn't complete the broom closet ending as I was supposed to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
When we get to the point where I messed up, I will be right back.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, so now I actually do have to step into the hallway.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The boarded up broom closet is what we were looking for. Alright, on this image, I want to thank all of you for watching. I believe that's... There are a couple more endings, but they're almost impossible to get to without some sort of extensive, lengthy playthrough. One of the achievements, literally, is to never play the game for 5 years. That's literally an achievement. From the last time you play it to 5 years, then you have an achievement called Go Outside. It's an achievement on Steam. Then there's one to play it for 24 hours straight on a Tuesday. So the entire length of a Tuesday you play this game. I may do that. Not play it, but just have it up and see if that counts. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it. I will see you all in the next video. If you like this video, you can be sure to hit that like button if you would, and subscribe. Tell your friends about this playthrough, because I really enjoy doing this. I don't know if I'll come back to it at all. I might later on show some other people who haven't played it, but that's for a different time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and each other.